Hey everybody, I had another surprise package at my front door today, and it was 2 packages of brioche style buttered rolls. Look at that. Who's ever received rolls at their front door? I am so excited. This is from the Nature's Own team. Recently I shared with you some small loaf breads that they had sent me. Well, let me tell you what they sent along with these rolls today. They sent me a recipe, and it's called Hasselback garlic and herb cheese bread. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And y'all have read the ingredients that it calls for, and I'm going to make it for you. It just sounds so delicious. But y'all, they sent me this sweet note, and I just have to take a second and read it to you because it's just so meaningful to me. Hi Joyce, we're excited to share a little taste of the season with you. Inside this package, you'll find Nature's Own freshly baked brioche style rolls, crafted to be the perfect companion to any dish, whether you're serving them as a warm side to a holiday feast, using them to complement a heavy main course, or transforming them into a sweet treat. Their flavor and texture are sure to impress. We hope these rolls bring a little extra joy to your table this holiday season. Warmest wishes, the Nature's Own team. How precious is that, and how much do I appreciate it? So I have all of my ingredients here. I have the directions, and we're going to follow them. I do have some substitutions, and that's what recipes are all about. If you don't have all of the ingredients, you can just substitute and use what you've got. So let's get busy and make this Hasselback garlic and herb cheese bread. The first thing that we need to do is to preheat our oven to 350 degrees. And I want to show you the package up close. This is perfectly crafted brioche style butter rolls. So I'm going to just take the rolls out of the plastic wrap right here. And I am using my little baking pan here. You can use your favorite baking dish. I sprayed this with a no-stick spray. So now I'm just going to separate my rolls. And you notice that the name of this recipe is Hasselback garlic and herb cheese bread. Well, most of you probably know what Hasselback means. When you think of Hasselback, you probably think of potatoes or some fruit or other vegetable. But Hasselback is a technique that's used in slicing fruits or vegetables, and in our recipe today, slicing this bread. And you slice it with using a serrated knife, and you want to just slice the top of it, probably about 3/4 of an inch. And what this allows is for the other ingredients that we're going to be adding to our bread to be able to soak down in the middle, making it soft and crusty on the top. So that's what Hasselback means. So you can see how I have done that. So now I'm just going to slice these, and you don't want it to go all the way to the bottom. Only about 3/4 of an inch is as deep as you want to slice your bread. So I'm just slicing this using the Hasselback technique. So I'm going to finish doing this, and I will be right back, and we'll continue with this delicious recipe. Okay, so we have all of our rolls sliced and on our pan. Now let's mix together the garlic and herb sauce or mixture that we're going to put on it. I have melted 8 tablespoons, which is 1 stick of butter. And to that, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of freshly chopped parsley. Now, the recipe calls for fresh herbs, all of the herbs to be fresh, but I didn't have all of them fresh in my refrigerator. So I'm just going to substitute and use what I have. The recipe calls for 3 small cloves of garlic, but I didn't have any of that, but I do have the minced garlic. So I'm going to put about 2 teaspoons of minced garlic in the butter. So I'm just going to mix that around. And the original recipe also calls for 1 tablespoon of fresh chopped oregano. Well, guess what? I didn't have any fresh oregano, so I'm using the little flakes, and I'm using 1 tablespoon. So I'm just going to mix all this together, just like that. You could also put some chopped chives. The recipe says to use some chopped chives, but I'm going to leave those out tonight. So now what we want to do, we want to baste this on our bread. So I'm going to turn it around so that you can see. I think you can see better this way. And I'm just going to kind of open up this bread and use my little brush here and just put the mixture, the garlic and herb mixture, down in between each one of these. So I just want to work to do that and then spread some on top. So let me get this done and then we'll move to the next step. Okay, we are looking good. So moving to the next step, we're going to stuff each slice with mozzarella, shredded mozzarella cheese. Can you see where this is going? And this is 2 cups of cheese that we're going to put in between each slice of bread, a total that will go in the 12 rolls, not 2 cups in each roll. So we're just putting the mozzarella in between each slice, just stuffing it down in there. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a winner. I know it is. I can taste it now. So let me finish this and I'll be back and we'll put our final topping on it before we pop it in the oven. I'll be right back. Okay, we have our mozzarella stuffed between each slice, and now we're going to take about a 1/2 cup of Parmesan, grated Parmesan, and just sprinkle it on top. My mouth is watering already. So I have preheated my oven to 350 degrees, and now this is ready to go in, and we will let it bake for 10 to 15 minutes or until it's cheesy and bubbly on top. Our garlic and herb cheese bread has been in the oven for 12 minutes and it's ready to come out. Look how scrumptious that looks. Okay, there you have it, our Hasselback garlic and herb cheese bread. Wasn't that simple? And it's going to be so, so delicious. I'm just going to put me one here on this plate, and I'm coming your way. It's hot, but I want to taste it. I can't wait to taste it. Look at that. Doesn't it look delicious? Let me put it down so I can tear it apart. Y'all look at that. Doesn't that just look so, so good? Let's see. So, so delicious. You're going to want to pick up some of these brioche rolls and try this recipe. And I'll post the recipe underneath my description of my video today so that you'll have it right handy and you can just look at the ingredients that you need and make some. And thank you for watching. I appreciate it so, so much. And a special thank you to the Nature's Own team for sharing not only the rolls, but the recipe with all of us. Have a good evening.